Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xena520, and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. In the last episode, we stole some bombs from the pirates, sailed down here, collecting some Fishmen map pieces along the way. We got a rupee upgrade, and we also healed Grandma, who has given us some elixir soup, which is some pretty powerful stuff. We're also going to check this mailbox here real quick. Good evening. Letters for Link. We have five. Holy crap, 5 letters. Here is your letter. Dear Link, if you are reading this letter, it can only mean you have peeked into one of our many post boxes. I am indebted to you. I am very sorry I let you leave without thanking you. Please accept my heartfelt apology along with my thanks. We cannot do much to help you, but we can at least do this. If we get any letters or parcels for you, we will deliver them to a post box near you. If you see any wiggling post boxes, please look inside them. I suppose you have a long way to go before your perilous journey is done. I have included a gift for you with my letter in the hope that it might help you. Please accept this small token. I look forward to the day when we meet again. May fortune fill your wings. From Kamali's father. And he gives us a piece of heart. Here is your letter. Notice from Beetle's shop ship. It is time for our semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. We have a new product that has burst onto the scene. Bombs. We're having an extra special sale on this choice item for a limited time only. You'll know where to find us by checking the enclosed Beetle shop ship chart. Visit a Beetle shop ship near you today. Offer not available in all regions. Don't miss this huge opportunity. Beetle. And we get the Beetle chart. Now you know where to find Beetle's floating shop ships. Open the chart on the map screen to view it. Third letter. If you wish to be a true swordsman, find some Nextcrest and return to me. Orca. And he gave us 20 rupees. Here's your letter. Number 4. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you have need of an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have them at special bargain prices, but we have only one of each. If you're interested, go to the shop ship near Rockspire Island. First come, first served. I can't wait to serve you. To those who took the time to read this letter, please accept my humble thanks. Assistant Manager, Rockspire Shop Ship. And 1 rupee. And our final letter. To my son's superior. Thank you very much for looking after my boy. This isn't much, but I hope you'll accept it all the same. I politely request your continued kindness towards my son. Kashiko. Beto's mother. And we get a piece of heart. Beto is the part-timer on Dragon Roost Island. The one we showed the 25-letter sword to. Anyway, I missed. Are you ready? If that is the case, then we must search for the cave around the backside of Outset, where Jabun is said to hide. Into the boat. Set sail. The whirlpool is back here. And this is where we must go. The cruise in the original was so much slower. But once we get in here, we're locked in. So, pull out your cannon and take aim. We have to hit this huge rock wall. Eventually, we'll get sucked into the whirlpool, so we do have a limited amount of time. And we must hit the rock in a very specific order. Must fire up there first. Break that top chunk. Then this bottom chunk. Please tell me that this is not a sort of like, oh, you have to go around again before you can hit it. we go. They may have made this slightly harder to compensate for the fact that there's a... nope, maybe not. Once we've broken the rock, the whirlpool disappears. And we sail inside the cave. That reticle thing did not used to be on there. They added that for the Wii U remaster. Anyway. Well met indeed, Jabun. I am pleased to see that you are safe. Yes, it seems Ganon has returned. There can be no other explanation. Unfortunately, that is not so. The one I have brought with me has no connection to the legendary one, and yet I sense great promise in the courage that this one possesses. I do. It is the only way. And from that strange interaction, we now have Naryu's Pearl. The water spirit Jabun was kind enough to give you this jewel, a treasure of one of the goddesses. So, that foul rain and endless night were indeed elements of a curse brought on us by Ganon. He must intend to cast this land into pure darkness for all time. I believe I have. Ganon's curse has been broken by the power of the pearl that Jabun gave us, so morning should come soon. It is well that we have gathered all the pearls. Are you ready, Link? I have marked the places where you must set the pearls on your sea chart. Once you have placed each of the pearls in its proper location, the proving grounds for your courage will become apparent. Clearly, the search for Jabun has shown that Ganon has begun to make efforts to block our path forward. It is certain that the perils ahead will be greater than any you have faced thus far. You should finish any business that you have on here on Outset right now, so that you shall not have any regrets later. Well, as it happens, we don't really have any of those. So, one of the first things we're going to do is head north, back to Windfall Island, because the sea has been cured of its taint. And we can now freely travel to any place on the map. We technically could have gone anywhere after Greatfish, but it was in a cursed state, so not really anything we could have done. Anyway, let's get our hint for this area. I heard that beneath the big head boulder on top of the hill here on Outset is where the greatest treasures of all, the golden triumph forks, are buried. But actually, Fry, I must have misheard or something. Because this one guy told me that what was actually buried beneath that weird rock was some shard of something called a Triforce. Who ever heard of that? That's crazy. There's a big difference between Triumph Forks and Triforce. I mean, I think someone intentionally buried something misleading there. And that's all the information I got for you. Yep. So, according to legend, there's a piece of the Triforce on our home island. Or something. Anyway. We've got this golden light ring here. So I can finally show you what this is. They also shortened this cutscene immensely. It used to take forever for you to haul treasure up off the seafloor. So these little treasures are actually quite expensive. But the ones in the treasure charts are so much better. Anyway, we're going to slowly sail north. And head back to Windfall. Because now Time will be able to... Whoops. Nope, stop. Time will be able to flow again. The reason that happened just now is because the little compass down there, there used to be a way to quote-unquote turn off the day-night thing by pressing the left D-pad arrow. That obviously is not the case anymore. Anyway, we're going to come over here to what is presumably Needle... What is it? Needle Rock Island? I think that's what this is called. Needle Rock. I think there's only a handful of islands that you don't actually need to go to in order to get everything in the game. Oh, it's raining. Nice. Anyhow, come up here to the Fishman. Boop. There's some bait for you, sir. Alright, what information do you have for me? Anyway, we're a little bit off course. Needle Rock Isle. You've seen the boats sailing around here with the real huge cannons, right, Fry? I bet you those things have their hulls packed with treasure. Of course, if you don't have a cannon yourself, there's no way you'll ever sink one of them. And that's all the information. So he's talking about the huge, like, cannon boats we've seen. I hate rain. Is that the code word to shut the rain off? I hate rain. You're safe to now go to Great Fish Isle, and it won't, like, recurse the sea or anything. You know what, let's go over here to this Isle of Steel. Since we're in the neighborhood, might as well try to get more map pieces. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but that's me pressing my L button on my controller, which actually switches between the items in the map screen on the gamepad. Because even though I have the class or the Pro controller, I can still use the gamepad as a map screen, which is something I've been doing. Oh, there's Fishman. I'm hoping hoping I can get this item that I want to get from Windfall Island. That will help us travel easier. And if you've played this game or seen, you know, bits of it, you'll know which item I'm talking about. We could also head back to the gallery and give in more photos. Anyway, this is Isle of Steel. The Islet of Steel, excuse me. Tell me, small fry, have you ever heard of the fabled set of Triumph Forks? Well, it's right there, my young fry, on that island. You know, a chart showing you where to find them. Of course, getting is the hard part. Spoilers abound. What are you doing? Get in the water, dipstick. So apparently there's a chart to the Triumph Forks in the Islet of Steel. Get north. So we actually want to go this way. We can go to these reefs right now, but there's really nothing on them for us. It's not until later that the enemies that we need to defeat spawn there. And unless the enemies are there, there's nothing... You can't get the treasure from the reef. Which is really stupid, if I'm going to be honest. Anyway. So we're just, you know, sailing on our boat. Holy moly, look at all the sea hats. That's a lot of sea hats. I'm not gonna lie. Forgot there were all these guys here. And they keep moving back and forth in tandem. Uh-oh. One thing I find really stupid is that if you try to pull out your boomerang, it'll put away the sail. So you can't actually use your boomerang while you're moving. Stops you dead in your tracks. It's really annoying. I suppose we should have been stopping at these triangle islands and dropping off the pearls along the way. Oh, Tingle Island. Oh, we already have this one on the map. That was a Georg. Nope. No, thank you. Oh, there's Windfall off in the distance there. I think if this shark hits your boat, you get knocked out. I couldn't tell you if that's how it goes or not, but, you know, that's how it used to work. Maybe it doesn't work that way anymore. It's hard to tell sometimes with what they've changed. You used to be getting hit all the time, and it would knock you out of your boat. And you'd have to frantically try to get back in the boat before, you know, you got your face chomped off by a Georg or gotten run over by a sea hat or shot in the face by an Octorok. Well, it's daytime, and we're almost to Windfall. There's a lot more stuff we can do on Windfall now. Come to think of it, let me check something. How many of these do we have? 13. We need 20, I think. Or 19. I think it's actually 19 that we need. Because we already gave her 1. Okay then. Right then, welcome to Windfall. Where's the music? Why is there no music? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Anyway, this individual, this is who we need to talk to. This is Tot. Oh, no, that's not it. That's just not it. And the problem is, even though that's not it, this isn't either. Oh, dear. Pardon me. Pardon me, guy. I was so fully and wholly absorbed in my dancing that I didn't even notice little old you standing there. I am Tot. I love dancing more than I love 3 meals a day. You will come to know me as the world's charismatic dancer extraordinaire. Ready, guy? 1, 2, 1, 2. Say, guy, you know what I was just reminded of? Long ago, I met this delightful little guy who performed the most dazzling magic dance. A dance that turned night into day right before my very eyes. I can remember those fabulous dance moves, but I just can't seem to get that intricate rhythm down. Do you think you know the rhythm, guy? Well, as a matter of fact, I do, and the rhythm is... Un-un-cha, un-un-cha. That's it! That's the rhythm I've been trying to recall. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel it, guy.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
You learned the Song of Passing. That's it. That's it, and it's perfect. I'm perfect. Now, bring on the night.
Yeah! Yeah! Woo!
Hey, what's the matter? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Why? Well, you're not magic. That's why, Tot. So, anyway. Get around the killer bees here for a second. So, while we're here, one thing we can do is start this little thing. Oh, sorry. Yes, yes, yes. You're the young master who purchased my sale. At last, with those funds, I have been able to open my stall. But I hate to say that my poor little stall is not an instant success. In fact, it is rather deserted, I'm afraid to say. I think this tragic turn of events is due to the fact that I don't have a wide enough lineup of products. For, if I am to be fully honest, I only have one product. To put it another way, I think my stall would do so much better if only I could stock rare items that people can't get in town. Yes, yes, that's what I need. Then I would make plenty of money. Not just plenty of money, it would be like taking candy from many rich babies. No, no, not even that. By running a prosperous business, I can play my part to help this town develop and become a happy place. Yes, yes, that is the proper perspective. But dear me, if only I had a young partner to help me out, a real go-getter. I can help you. Okay, fine. Yes, yes, master. Now that I take a longer look at you, I see that you have a fine delivery bag, do you not? Dear me, it is a bag fit for a hero. Of delivery! I have a small request, and it requires the use of that bag. I request. Oh dear me, I knew it, young master. I knew you would understand my plight. It is a rather long-winded explanation, but please take the time to hear me out. My stall is a kind of general store that makes its money by obtaining rare products at inexpensive prices and then selling them, with a reasonable markup, of course. However, because I have so few products to sell, the shop remains rather deserted. I will sell anything. I'm a master of the sale. I just need to get some new products. Could you not seek out traveling merchants and negotiate supply contracts with them for me? No, 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 do not look so frightened. I say contracts, but it is just a word. You do not have to do anything very difficult. All I need for you to do is trade one of my products for a new product that the merchant has in stock. You see, among merchants, a trade is a proof of a contract. That is to say, it is called the merchant's oath. That is what we call it, yes, yes. Merchants that have sworn a merchant's oath will afterwards send their products to me. It is the way things work. So, as you succeed in trading my product lineup will increase. Do you understand everything I've told you? Perfectly. Yes, yes, young master, you are now my new salesman. No, no, scratch that. Starting today, you and I are partners. Dear me, yes. I give to you my proof of contract. In other words, this is my merchant's oath. Take it with you, my young partner. And he gives us a town flower. This flower hails from the town of Bright Smiles. You find a place to set this rather small flower, choose your delivery bag on the item screen, and set this item to Y, X, or R to use it. The first thing you need to do is take this to another traveling merchant and trade it for something, to build on the foundation of my merchant's oath. As soon as you trade, the merchant you traded with will sell his products to my shop, thereby increasing my product line, which will make me quite happy. Well, your new trading partners, the traveling merchants, are waiting for you somewhere out there on the Great Sea. My dear, my expectations are high. So we have just started probably one of the longest and most expansive quests, or mini-quests I should say, in the entire game. She is so saucy, isn't she? I can't believe she's a school teacher. Rumor has it that she has mountains of tacky pendants and earrings. It's as if she loves nothing in the world more than jewelry. Now, just what are you doing? Were you listening to us, you scamp? Do you listen, young man? I haven't seen you around, so I guess you're new to Windfall. But don't you know it's bad to eavesdrop on conversations meant only for adult ears? We're discussing very, very important topics that kids just wouldn't understand. You're far too young to be listening to us, young man, so shoo! You pesky little brat. Nobody understands how I feel. Do you hear me? Nobody! Not you, not anybody. Wait. Are you trying to tell me that you do understand how I feel? Completely. Oh, really? And how about a little test to see if you really do? I want you to take a pictograph of the first perfectly round pale thing you can think of and show it to me. If you show me something that's exactly the same as my favorite thing, then you win. And I'll acknowledge that you understand the inner workings of my heart and mind. It's quite a simple little riddle, isn't it? Quickly now, bring me the pictograph. Well, I do believe we have that pictograph. It is this one. Oh, that's right. That certainly is the pictograph I'm looking for. The correct answer is exactly what you've shown me. The full moon. Unrequited love may have twisted me up inside, but I can still find peace when I gaze at the timeless moon. And of all her phases, I particularly love gazing at the full moon. I know it caused you a lot of trouble, but thanks. I really mean it. I want you to have this for all your efforts. Just a little reward for easing the pain of this troubled heart. And he gives us a treasure chart! This supposedly has a spot on it that marks where some sunken treasure lies. I don't have a boat, so I can't leave this island to go look for it anyway. Tonight, I'll be asking the night sky to help you find the treasure. Best of luck. Well, see, he's not too bad of a guy. Anyway, we're going to use the Song of Passing to instantly make it night. Now, there's a few things that are able to be done at night. That... Really? Good evening. Letters for Link. We have one letter. Okay. What is this letter? How are you doing, Link? Do you have enough of Granny's soup? Where are you now? You may be closer than I suspect. Are you hungry? Are you keeping warm? You haven't injured yourself, have you? You always work so hard, Link. Do you have enough rupees? Your grandma doesn't have a lot, but I'm sending you everything I've saved up. As long as I have you and Errol, I don't need anything else. I just want the two of you to return home safely. Love, Grandma. And she gives us 20 rupees. What a pleasant surprise. If you look out onto this island here, you may notice that there is a strange treasure chest out here. Unfortunately, we can't access that treasure chest until after the next dungeon. But while we're here, we're going to be playing a little mini game, an auction mini game for the item that I was referring to. That's going to have to wait till next time. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker, we're going to go auctioneering. Till then, this is Xena520, signing out. Put that away.